Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome, biggity back, y'all. Hey, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello. My name is Kelsi, and I'm here for you guys every chance that I can be to talk about my VSG journey and other things. It's my hope that through these videos, you're able to find the answers to questions you've been looking for, or the path to choosing surgical weight loss is made that much easier. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday evening. We are rolling on through 2021, aren't we? Literally 2.5 more weeks and we are out of this joint. Out. We into 22 like nobody knew. Bars. I hope you guys, like I said, are having a wonderful Sunday. I did want to sit down with you guys and do a video. I am trying to do at least one video a week up until my Vlogmas week. I know typically people do a month of Vlogmas, but I know that doing a month of content is very taxing on me mentally, physically, emotionally, and all of the other above things. So I'm really comfortable just in my nice fancy robe. I've got a candle lit. Just wanted to really set the tone for the video. I've really been honing in on my spirituality and finding that center again. It has definitely been an enlightening and really fruitful process this time around, and I've definitely been able to locate the Kelsi that I thought that I had lost so long ago. So if you guys are interested in following my spiritual journey, I can include videos that talk about my daily affirmations, the different regimens, and different just, things that I do to help set the tone and set the bigger picture for my day and for my life, because I'm a really firm believer that we are the creators of our own destiny. But anyways, that's not why you came here. We are going to go ahead and get into the video. Today we're going to be talking about 5 things to help you mentally prepare for weight loss surgery. I think that going into this, for me, I didn't realize how big of a part mental health played into the surgery. I just really thought it was going to be, piece of cake. I was going to lose all this weight and just be this fantastic, fabulous, sexy human being. And that was just it. I was like, I'm going to lose weight and I'm going to be fine. And that's just it. Can't nobody tell me nothing. What was I wrong? So let's get into the things that I think would help you mentally prepare for, after your surgery. It's things that you could be doing, post or pre-surgery to help you with your post-surgery life. Your first thing that you can do, or that you should do, or I think you should do, is to set realistic expectations for yourself. And I'm going to use myself as an example because I am the number one example that I can give anyone, because I failed so hard at preparing for my surgery. So I went into this thinking that this is going to be an easy, my stomach's going to be cut, 90%. I'm only going to have 10% of a stomach. So that means I'm not going to be able to eat. I'm not going to be able to, blase. I'm just going to lose weight, and it's just going to be, that's just going to be what it is. That's going to be the most simple, easiest weight loss plan ever. Fast forward to now, and I'm like, dear God, what did I get myself into? Set realistic expectations for your weight loss surgery and your goals, and understand that your body is your body. A lot of times people will want to know how much weight I've lost, or how much weight I lost in the second month, or how much weight I had lost by 6 months. And, I used to do that as well, until I realized that our bodies are all so different. The way that your body takes to the surgery may be completely different than the way my body takes to the surgery. By month 2, you could have lost 70 pounds. For month 2, for me, I could have lost 30 pounds. I think that, we get so wrapped up in trying to see, where the next person is, that we forget that our bodies are individual. And it's important to understand that we have to give ourselves grace. We have to give ourselves the ability to lose the weight. We have to give ourselves the ability to work through our tool and to use it and to allow it to do what it's supposed to do. Set realistic expectations for yourself to ensure that you don't fail coming out of the gate. I did, and I went through so much mental turmoil behind not having realistic goals and expectations of the surgery, and I don't want that for you guys. So once again, set realistic expectations for your weight loss journey. Don't base your results on anyone else, even the paperwork that your doctor gives you, because at the end of the day, your body is different than anybody else's body who has the tool, who's had the surgery, and your weight loss journey is your own. Number 2, don't try to do this alone. And when I say that, I don't mean like a significant other, a husband, whatever. You want to have some sort of support group, whether it be, through my support group, the One Bite at a Time, any other bariatric, group on Facebook, YouTube. Look up online seminars. Go to as many seminars as you can. Go to Overeaters Anonymous. They have so many fantastic resources that you can use through OA. It's not just overeating. It's definitely about people who are preparing for transitioning into weight loss surgery. You need someone in your corner that's non-biased, non-judgmental, and there for the progression and the success of your surgery. You want to have someone who understands that, look, this person is really trying to change their lives, and I am here as a sounding board. I am here to give, fruitful and honest and caring information, to be empathetic. You have to have that support system when you're going in, because you don't want to feel alone. You don't want to feel abandoned in your moment of the moment that you're making the biggest decision in your life. You don't want to be alone at that point in time. So it is definitely important in my book that you have some sort of support system in your life while you are working through your stages. I'm lucky I have a really good best friend. I have a supportive partner. I have a supportive family I have you guys who have really helped to, push me through those hard times when I felt like I was failing, or that I had failed myself, or that I had failed you guys. You always need that push. You always need that, that big hug to make you feel like, okay, yes, you may have messed up, or yes, you may have thought that you failed yourself, but you're going to get through this. You're fine. Everything is okay. Don't try to do it alone. Please make sure that you have a support system that is there for you, whether it be, a virtual class, your team that is working, the surgeon. They have, people, anybody that is going to be there for you, to support you, to build you up and help you successfully move through your weight loss progress. The third thing that I feel would be beneficial is to recognize the signs, the symptoms, and the telltale giveaways of a food addiction. I was unaware, I am saying blissfully unaware, that I was a food addict until after I had my surgery. I had all of the telltale signs, I had all of the issues, I had all of the things, all of the food addiction things. I had them, but I was unaware of that. Had I have known that I had a full-blown food addiction before I had my surgery, I would have opted in for the psychological help. I would have gotten more therapy, more counseling. I would have taken better care to ensure that my mental health was intact before and after having my surgery. But because I was cleared by my surgeon and the dietitian saying that I needed no psychological evaluation, I needed no psychological additional anything, I took that as face value. I felt like I could trust my surgeon, and I mean, he made an educated decision based on what I told him. I gave him answers to the questions that he asked me, and he determined that I did not need that type of help. But the reality of it is, I needed help. I need help. I am a food addict, and I struggle with compulsive and, just mindlessly eating. And in our situation, once you have your surgery, you're unable to do those things because you can put yourself in danger. You can forfeit your entire surgery. You can hurt yourself after your surgery. It's just really important that you understand what a food addiction is and how it can affect your progress and your ability to lose weight long term. This fourth thing, I also think this is very important because this is something that I went through. And all of these, are things that I have personally gone through. And I feel like they could be important to someone who is new to the weight loss surgery game. If you notice that you are having drastic changes in your mental health, speak with someone immediately. Don't just brush it off as hormones or, your feelings being out of whack, or you're just out of whack. It is definitely a real thing for your mental health to take a dip after having the weight loss surgery. I know it's hard to believe that you do something so phenomenal for your life that you would be anything other than happy, but trust me, Take it from somebody who has been through it, who knows it, who is going through it now. Your mental health is important. And if you ignore what's going on, it's not going to get better. You're just going to continue to go through things. You're going to continue to have to fight through things alone when you don't have to. There's so many resources out there for people in general who are suffering with mental health issues. You have the ability to find and obtain help for you if you are struggling with your mental health after your surgery. Even before your surgery, if you have your psychological evaluation and it says everything is okay, but you find yourself becoming increasingly anxious or sad or worried or angry, if you're having weird emotional outbursts, definitely speak with your surgeon. Definitely let them know that you are having some concerns, because it becomes a cancerous problem later on in your post-op life, and you don't want that. When you're in your post-op life, you want to focus on the most blissful time. You're losing your weight. You're in a euphoric state of mind. You are moving into a healthier and happier you, and that's all you need to focus on. You don't want to focus on or have to deal with mental health issues and fighting through that. That's a whole nother story for a different day. But if you notice that you are having changes in your mental health, please, I beg you, speak with someone as soon as you can. Last but not least, number 5, set the expectation that this surgery is not a magic trick, a magic tool, or a fix-all. I'm going to say that again because I feel like, and if you can say this with me, I think it will resonate. This surgery is not a magic trick, tool, or a fix-all. It is a tool to assist you in losing weight. You're not going to just step into, your post-op life and drop 150 pounds. It doesn't fix the food addiction. It doesn't fix the mental issues that come along. It doesn't fix any other additional problems that you have before your surgery. Those are still going to be there. They're still going to be real. You're going to have to deal with transfer addictions. You're going to have to deal with different aspects that come along with the surgery that you're probably not aware of, but they are real. It's not a fix-all, but I'm telling you, it is so worth it. It's worth the surgery. It's worth the time it takes to have it. It's worth the pain that you go through. I have lost 110 pounds, and I just don't know how I made it through my everyday before this point. I hurt. I was sad. I felt depressed. I was ashamed of my body. I was ashamed of my weight. Even though I carried myself with such a confident, glare, or I guess a mirror, I was still very unhappy. I was very alone. I felt like my weight preceded everything about me. I felt like the first thing that people saw about me was my weight. I felt like when I walked in a room, they were like, "Ooh, she's big." That's all that I felt. That's all that I thought. It hindered me from pursuing jobs. It hindered me from certain aspects of doing certain things in my relationships. I couldn't do anything in traveling. I really hindered myself, and I hate that I did that. But that's how I felt. But I look back at that time in my life, and I still have some weight to go, y'all. I am not at my goal weight, and I am slowly, ever so slowly moving down the weight line. But I just look at my life then, and I couldn't imagine going back to who I was then, because this newfound me, the Kelsi that has been here all along underneath that fat suit that I carried around for 20 years, is gone. 110 pounds gone. Understand that this surgery is not a magic tool. It is not a cure-all. It's not a fix-all. But it's going to help you, like a compass, to point you in the right direction. You still have to do all of the work to get there. You still have to put in all of that work. You still have to put in everything to get you to where you're going. The tool will, say, okay, you're going this way. We're going to go this way. You got to do this. Do this, do this, do this. Oh, you can't eat that. You can't do that. It's going to make you sick. And of course, you will adapt, and you'll learn, and you'll grow, and you'll change. But you have to make the conscious effort to change your life. The tool is just there to enrich your abilities to be able to do so. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Short, sweet, and to the point as always. I love you guys so much. You could have been anywhere else on this YouTube planet, but you chose to be here with me. If you haven't and you would like to, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll never miss a video anytime this cute face uploads for you. Also, if you haven't and you would like to, please make sure to join my Facebook group, One Bite at a Time. It's a safe place to talk about hard things. I love you guys so very much. Be better today than you were yesterday, and even better tomorrow. That's not how that goes, but that's what I'm saying. You get the point. Bye. And it has definitely been an enlightening or the path to choosing surgery. What? So set realistic expectations. Set realistic expectations. I cannot say expectations. What in the world?